We're here with Max Amadasun, and he is a native of Dublin, Ireland. So, Max, you want to touch on your upbringing growing up in Ireland and playing basketball over there?
Sure. So growing up in Ireland, obviously basketball isn't the main sport over here, so I wasn't introduced to it straight away. I actually played football or soccer first, and I credit that, I credit soccer to a lot of like my game in basketball because it translates a lot, with footwork and all that. So I think it was when I was about 13 or 14, one of my friends told me to come join his team. And as soon as I went to the first practice session, I loved it, so I just stuck with it. And then
And what do you think you learned playing in the Bronx? What's one piece of your game now that you have that you can look back to that experience playing in New York City and think, yeah, this is one part of the game that I learned here and I'm going to use it forever?
honestly, like, I think the main thing about people in New York and just the overall game is just learning to never back down from your opponent. Because in New York, there's a lot of, one-on-one action. You get the Dykeman, the Rucker Parks. So you're brought up just, playing individual ball and just it sticks to you a little bit. You know what I mean? So just learning to, always go at your matchup and just play out, play relentlessly is definitely the biggest thing I took from New York.
So you were a highly touted recruit out of the Bronx. I believe you're the fifth ranked center coming out of New York State, and you wind up at Pittsburgh. And how did you get connected with Pittsburgh? Because I also know that you received offers from a couple other Atlantic 10 schools, such as Rhode Island and UMass.
hmm So actually, one of the coaches from Pittsburgh, his name is Coach O'Toole, Tim O'Toole. He was recruiting me since 10th grade. He saw me play in a showcase game, and I think he just got in contact with me and my family ever since. And I just felt like a connection, a loyalty with him, and I was just, hooked ever since. And then I took the visit. I think that was the start of my senior year, and then I said, this is the place for me. So I committed like the week after.
Wow. So we're here with Max Amadasun. This is Jack Milko introducing one of our new Bonnies for the 2022-23 season. So Max, you spent 2 years at Pittsburgh and then you hit the transfer portal and wind up playing for St. Bonaventure. So what attracted you to Coach Curran, Coach Schmidt, and the program in Western New York?
Honestly, just their sense of all work, just staying focused on the main thing, which is ultimately winning games and getting better every day. I feel like that's the best thing they sold me, and obviously that's what I'm looking for in a school. So, and on top of that, like, Coach Schmidt, he's a mastermind. I think I've seen a lot of like the stuff he runs with his team. I've seen previous games and stuff, and I'm just like I really like the way his system is run. So those would be the two things.
Now, Max, you're a 6'10" center. You're a terrific rebounder. How do you think your game is going to fit in with this team this season?
I feel like my play style could fit with a lot of teams. Just a center that just does what he needs to do, rebound, protect the paint, score inside, even score outside. I feel like any team could use that, and that's why I'm here.
Is there a particular thing that you're looking forward to playing for St. Bonaventure and playing in the Atlantic 10 for that matter?
A specific thing, honestly, just the atmosphere of the crowds, just the games. I want to see what the RC is like when it's packed. I want to see Dayton. I want to see VCU. I want to see all these A10 schools, just what they're about. Honestly, just getting out there and playing would be the best thing.
Yeah, Bonaventure fans, they really, really support you guys. You're going to feel it when the Riley Center is packed on a snowy Friday night in January, where everything else is cold and miserable outside, but there's such positive energy inside. It really, truly is amazing.
Yep.
Max, so let's kind of shift gears a little bit. We talked about your basketball career to this point. What are your interests outside of basketball? And once you move on from this great game, what do you envision yourself doing?
So my interest outside of basketball, I'm a big computer guy. You know, I just love anything that has to do with technology. I enjoy reading as well. Just in my alone time, I'm always, on the internet, just searching, just trying to, improve my mind, honestly. So I think right now I'm a computer science major. So I feel like once I stop bouncing the ball, I'm gonna definitely be in the software department, just working on, technology and just software that, could help better the world. So definitely, that's definitely my department.
Amazing. That's very impressive. I too like to just internet random stuff and learn about all different sorts of stuff. Sometimes I find myself in one of those Wikipedia holes where you just keep trying to absorb more information. So I totally understand where you're coming from. That's excellent. So with that, let's move to some rapid fire questions, some really easy softball questions here. So Max, let's start off with this. What's your favorite food?
Home cooked food, that'd be jollof rice, fufu, just Nigerian traditional food.
Excellent. Excellent. And what's your favorite holiday?
Definitely the summer.
And what is your favorite summertime activity?
Just going out, to the beach with my friends, just enjoying the sun, that'd probably be it.
Who is your favorite basketball player?
Kevin Durant.
And who is your favorite athlete that is not a basketball player?
Oh, that's a tough question. I'd probably say Israel Adesanya, just because he's unique and he's Nigerian as well. I just gotta represent Nigerians all the time.
Very cool. So your family is of Nigerian descent, and they moved to Ireland. When? Sorry to get sidetracked here, but this is just more so my curiosity coming out here. When did they make the move to Ireland?
Like I think right before I was born. So like a few months before I was born. So that'd be in late 2000.
Very cool. And finally, Max, just a quick. This could be the hardest question I've asked you so far. If there are 3 words that you can describe yourself as a person, what 3 words would you use?
Selfless, unpredictable, and just eager to learn, honestly, like a sponge. I wouldn't know like a word for that, like just willing to always, learn more. Curious, I'd say curious, definitely curious, a curious individual.
I like that. Curiosity is good. It makes the mind turn and really keeps you going,
yeah.
right? So this is a great conversation. Max, thank you so much for joining us. We cannot wait to see you don the brown and the white for the first time this season in the Riley Center.
All right, thank you for having me.